The hell is up with this music? Anyway, Terence Crawford's 6th round knockout. Thomas Dulorme, beginning of the 6th round, took a right hand straight to the chin, and he did one of these that started backing up. So let's listen. We're here live.
Dulorme had a slight edge heading into the 6th round, but Crawford wound up landing 67 out of 276, 24%. Dulorme 53 out of 280, 19%. Dulorme came into that round having landed 53 punches, 19% of his punches. None of those punches mattered all that much.
No,
Crawford had him measured.
Yeah, Crawford had him measured. Crawford had a plan and he stuck to it. His plan was to come out, wear him down, then take advantage of it.
Power punches, Crawford 40 to 23, threw more of them, landed more of them, landed a higher connect percentage, 34 to 22%.
I'm waiting to hear the post-fight interview. Okay, here we go.
Brand new belt at 140 pounds. Tell me what you thought of your performance tonight.
I thought I had a hell of a performance, but first and foremost, I'd like to thank God for blessing me with this victory. Without him, none of this would be possible. I'd like to thank my team. I'd like to thank Tyrone, HBO. Happy birthday to my nephew, Crawford. Today is his birthday. He said all he wanted was me to win, and that's what I gave him.
All right, you've earned the right to say all that stuff, but now how about the fight itself? Through the first 5 rounds, it looked like you were measuring him, you were in control, but you weren't overly active, and maybe he'd stolen a couple rounds. Then you come out in the 6th, and it's as though you flipped the switch.
No, my coaches told me to do that. Saul told me, when I go out there, don't give him it yet. Just touch him. Don't let him feel it yet. Then, as you can see, in that 6th round, going into the 7th, he told me to pick it up. He said, pick it up. I said, all right, because that's what we practice on. Just touching him, making him feel like, oh, this guy ain't got nothing, kind of will him to sleep.
We've seen you fight so many different styles: orthodox, southpaw, coming forward, backward, high volume puncher, knockout puncher, big guys, little guys. How would you describe your style to the fans at home?
Versatile. I feel like I can do whatever. As long as I train hard, put my mind to it, I can do whatever.
Let's take a look at the first knockdown and tell me what you see.
I just faked him with the jab.
He did like the chicken wings.
As you can see, I wasn't throwing the hook at first. You know, I was just baiting him in with the jab.
I'll treat you, I guess.
I see you kind of trying to block it, so I'm like, all right, I'm going to just come hook right here.
Was there anything about fighting at 140 pounds? Now, I know you fought Prescott, but
you missed it.
147-pounder coming down. You're only your 2nd fight at 140. That felt different than fighting at lightweight.
I felt stronger.
Quickly, you're at 140 pounds now. Your plans in the near future?
Well, as you can see, I leave that up to these 2 men, along with Cameron Duncan, and they're going to come up with a great plan.
Well, it'd be a really great plan if maybe it's the winner of our next fight. Thanks, Terence. That's right, why not?
Let's see if they get something from Thomas Dulorme. No, they are not.
Crawford, stronger at 140 pounds. You got me.
I am T Street Controversy. This is T Street Controversy Live. I cover every single major fight live. Okay, yeah, I don't have a voice, but the show must go on. Put it this way. Harold Letterman had it 48-47 going into the 6th round. And I really thought that Thomas Dulorme, up until that point, has been proven in all of his fights, he was doing well. Thomas Dulorme is now typecast as far as he's going to give you hell, you know, and he's going to be a great, excellent, world-class looking boxer for the first 5-6 rounds. But then after that, you know, and especially if you got some punch behind you, you can't stop him and or expose him and get him out of there. See, here's the thing. I predicted that it was going to happen before the 8th round. And when I say predicted, listen, everybody gets fights wrong. You know, no one predicts all fights to be right. So I'm not boasting when I say I predicted it to happen. I'm just saying, looking at Thomas Dulorme, looking at the Abregu fight, looking at the Hank Lundy fight, he fought a much superior boxer than Hank Lundy, than Abregu, and Terence Crawford, even though Terence Crawford was moving up in weight. And I said, well, he's going to get knocked out. So Terence Crawford is known to be somewhat of you can say a slow, methodical starter. He's figuring you out. So even though he lost the first 2 out of 3 rounds, in my opinion, still all the big fights about to start. Going to be a couple more minutes. He lost the first 2 or 3 rounds out of the fight. See, Provodnikov, Matthysse, yo, I'm losing my attention. You could see that he still looked always in control, meaning Terence Crawford. Like, looking at it, it seemed as though, you know, even though he was losing in Thomas Dulorme was the more active looking fighter, you could see that Terence Crawford seemed to be always in control. Now, you have to watch the fight to understand what I mean. So, where does he go next? Now he's the WBO 140-pound champion of the world. Where does he go? Well, you know, we can start talking about a whole bunch of 140-pounders. We can start talking about a Danny Garcia. Will he ever fight him? We can talk about a Lamont Peterson. Will he ever fight him? And Adrian Broner. Will he ever fight him? So listen, we're not going to talk about those people. We're going to talk about the winner of Matthysse versus Provodnikov. Will he fight them? Now, here's the thing. Remember, he's a new champion, so he's allowed a voluntary. And Terence Crawford has been fighting everybody that's been put in front of him. In my personal opinion, I wouldn't be surprised if it's Hank Lundy or somebody like that yet. I mean, next, I would not be surprised. And maybe they build up Matthysse or Provodnikov for versus Terence Crawford for maybe pay-per-view or something like that. It all depends. But I have to go. We all know what fight is coming on next. T Street Controversy. This is T Street Controversy Live. Now the time to watch some blood spill. On this coming Monday, I'm going to be doing a follow-up episode on the Provodnikov, Matthysse, Terence Crawford situation. But as far as Thomas Dulorme is concerned, he put up a good fight, but now we know that he can be stopped. You know, crack him once and he will fold up. So, you know, he got hit the one time when he put his little wing up. He put his little wing up. You know, went to the ropes, got put down a second time, and then the third time he went down to the point where the referee, Ramos something, I forgot his last name, stopped the fight. So now, listen, I'm hyped. You know what fight is next. I'm T Street Controversy. This is T Street Controversy Live. I cover every single major fight live with RealCombatMedia.com. Please subscribe.